Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another Comet Vision live stream right here from Chanute High School. My name is Caleb Wood, and I am the Director of Broadcasting here at CHS. Alongside me is CHS Junior Bryson Gensweider. Tonight we're going to bring you the Chanute Blue Comets, who are currently holding a 4-6 record as they face off against the Paola Panthers with a 3-9 record season of their own. The Chanute Blue Comets this season have shown their innate ability to hit three-pointers throughout the game, and with a higher three-point percentage than any other percentage on the floor this year so far, whereas the Panthers themselves are looking to break their 8-game losing streak. Something that you will want to look out for the Paola Panthers is one of the keys for the game for them is that they don't want to get caught by Chanute's full court press defense. Head coach Dustin Fox has had a tendency of implementing that relatively early on as well. And for the Chanute Blue Comets, they need to be able to play through pressure in the paint. They have had a history this season of not being able to finish properly. But either way, tonight's game looks like a great, evenly matched matchup, and we're super excited to bring this to you from a student-led broadcast, aside from myself. So we're going to go ahead and set our headsets down and listen to the national anthem. We'll be right back with starting five right after this.
We ask for your cooperation in upholding this policy. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please stand, remove your hats, and face the flag for our singing of the national anthem by the select ensemble under the direction of Mrs. Rebecca Davis.
That was a great performance by the Chanute High School Select Ensemble, singing the national anthem for us this evening. That's a tradition that they've had for many, many years, and it's always a privilege to be able to hear them year after year. We're going to go ahead, as the announcers here in the gymnasium go ahead with the starting five. We're going to go ahead with our starting five here, starting with the Chanute High School Blue Comets. We have number 4, senior Peyton Shields, number 5, freshman Sarah Unier, number 10, a senior Kelsey Haviland, number 12, junior Anna Kate Noonan, and finally number 1, senior Kearney Fulmer. Moving over to the Paola Panthers, starting five, we have number 23, sophomore Audra Downham, number 5, junior Brylan Wicker. She is actually a former Blue Comet herself. Number 12, sophomore Amanda Pitzer. Number 4, senior Jocelyn Fuller. Number 14, sophomore Ellie Small. And like I said before, Bryson, this looks like a relatively evenly matched game tonight. What do you know about Paola themselves?
Well, they started the season off very hot. They actually began the season at a 3-1 record, but they've lost their last 8 games. So they know they need something to prove. They're going to be fighting hard to win this game.
Absolutely, and I'm sure, I talked just a second ago about Brylan Wicker, originally being from Chanute and moving over to Paola and playing against her former classmates tonight. She had a very warm welcome here when her name was read off, and she was really able to get a round of applause as she was announced.
Yeah, she really is. a special player that was here for several years. Actually was a star player at the middle school as well.
Right. All right, we're going to hang around just a minute until tip-off. We're also going to adjust a couple things for our broadcast. We'll be right back with you. Tipping off for the Blue Comets, Kearney Fulmer, and that's also number 15, Abby Ediger. It looks like they made a last-minute starting lineup change for the Panthers. Blue Comets win the tip-off as Peyton Shields gets something set up for them immediately.
Paola's in a 2-3 defense, it seems.
Travel right away by Kelsey Haviland. It's going to be Paola basketball. Looking at the Blue Comets throughout the year, what we've come to notice is that, they have a tendency of keeping the ball outside and really don't necessarily force the ball inside much. But they're, again, on defense, they're constantly in a 1-2-2 zone defense with Kearney Fulmer at the top and her incredibly long reach. She picks up a lot of steals that way.
Yeah, she is very effective defensively, and later in the game you will see Kaya Brown and Kearney in at the same time, which is a rough matchup for those in the paint for Paola.
Just a bit over the head of Kearney Fulmer. Kelsey Haviland tries tossing the ball down low, immediately trying to utilize Fulmer's height in the paint. Unier almost with a steal, swinging the ball around. We got Amanda Pitzer with the ball, swings it right at the top of the key. That was Brylan Wicker. Finally gets it back out to Downham up to the top of the key to Rutledge. Rutledge was a very quick sub in, less than 2 minutes into the game. Paola's subbing in Yasmin Rutledge. Wicker, ball into Rutledge. Now to Fuller, kicks it around, looking down low as Haviland kicks the ball away from Pitzer. She was trying to post up.
That's one thing that Chanute does very well is they have very active hands on defense and always poking the ball away and trying to make plays on the ball.
Unier gets crossed a little bit, but regains the defense. Wicker for the right-handed hook, no-go. Picks up a quick jump ball. Almost looked like it could have been a foul, but fortunately for her, she got both hands on the ball there. It's going to remain Paola basketball. Travel on the floor by Audra Downham. Looked like Unier got a hand on it and kind of just made her bobble the ball a little bit. Picked up the traveling call.
There's a foul called on Paola. Chanute will pass the ball in on the baseline. Finds Kelsey Haviland. She goes up.
Her right-handed hook shot's no good. Rebound by Amanda Pitzer. She brings it up the court. And Anna Kate Noonan gets a hand in there, but picks up the foul of her own. Noonan trying to stop the ball, but got her hand in there rather than her feet.
She was just moving too quick to try to get a steal there. You'd like to see try to draw a charge or something like that.
Unier doing a great job of being all over the court. Hits her. Gets it stripped by Unier, and looks like was that a foul or was she out of bounds? I can't really tell. We have a little bit of a block from our angle, but that's all right.
I think it was a foul. I think it was a push.
Blue Comets swinging around. Unier little to the right of the rim. Panthers pick up the ball, bring it back down court as Downham picks up her dribble, is kind of stuck here for a second. Now gets it to Fuller. Fuller drives the middle, kicks it out. Back to Downham for a three-point attempt, and that's going to be good. Panthers on the board first for 3. Panthers have a lot to prove tonight with their 8-game losing streak that they're unfortunately on. They really have nothing to lose, and they have all the want to break that streak. Peyton Shields gets called for a travel. Ashley pump fakes and drives with the wrong foot.
Something you want to watch out for here is oftentimes teams have a tendency to play down to their competition, especially when they're facing a team that's had a rough past couple games. Don't want Chanute to do that, because then we could easily end up losing this game.
Ellie Small in for the Panthers. Downham with the three-point attempt. That's going to be off to the left. Fulmer gives it to Haviland. Haviland crosses half court. Gets picked up right away. Now to Shields. Shields dribbling around. Over to Unier, and that goes right over her head. Peyton Shields, a couple of misplaced passes early on in the game here.
Yeah, Chanute has 4 turnovers in this first 3 minutes of the ball game. Need to fix that.
Panthers initially three-pointer shot. Another three-pointer good by Downham. And they're going to go up 6-0 for the Panthers. We're going to go ahead and take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back right after this.
Cut. Beautiful. Okay, let's go again.
Tell me about your vision.
At the end of the day, it's your classic coming-of-age story.
Gonna need more shipping labels.
All the gig speed, fiber-fueled internet you need to take whatever and make it big. Sparklight Internet, a stronger connection.
6-0 lead. Panthers on top early in the game here. Blue Comets now with the ball coming out of a 30-second timeout from the Blue Comets. Unier with the ball. Seems like they're definitely going to take their time now. No need to rush. It's very early in the game. Haviland now to her sister, Haviland. We have Kelsey Haviland and Ashley Haviland both in the game, for those of you watching online with us. And then we also have Kinley Chard for the Blue Comets. Ashley with the ball. Almost gets it poked from behind, looking for someone to give it up to. Shields now gets the ball. And she's setting something up. Driving to the rim. Fake. A little Euro step, gets hung up on Wicker. And Shields is going to go to the line for 2.
Paola's playing a pretty aggressive defense, and one thing you want to do when facing an aggressive defense is play patiently, play your own pace, and wait for them to make a mistake and capitalize on it. It's easy to get sped up when you're playing against a team that tries to play that fast against you.
Shields, first points for the Blue Comets. Second free throw attempt is up, and it's good. 2 for 2 from the line. It's a great start. It's going to be a substitution in. Kaya Brown in for Kelsey Haviland. She's also a great presence down low. Nice long arms. She can, when she is really on it, she can be very aggressive down low. Wicker looking for the backdoor pass, and Shields is there to knock it away. That was an attempted pass to Fuller. Swinging it around to Ashley Haviland. Now to Unier. Back to Shields up top. Unier again for a three-point attempt, and that one's going to be good. Peyton Shields to Sarah Unier for the 3.
Ball gets poked away, and it is going to stay with Paola.
5-6, Panthers. Looks like Peyton Shields picks up a foul. Just barely got her hands on there, but it's enough to be recognized by the referee. That's her first foul of the night.
Peyton Shields with her first personal, team third.
Fuller with the ball, getting it over to Downham, and she gets poked away by Shields. Shields looking up to Kinley Chard on a fast break, goes up, gets fouled, and she's going to go to the line for 2.
One thing that they're doing, Paola is doing often on this side, is they're picking up their dribble, and we're playing in a trap defense, and that's the last thing you want to do when you're going to get trapped. It leads to turnovers, leads to mistakes.
Kinley Chard with a chance to tie the ball game. First one's good. Second one for the lead. Off the mark. Sarah Unier going after the ball, along with Rutledge. Rutledge now with the ball, gets it over to Downham for another three-point attempt. In and out. Brown going for the rebound and gets knocked away by Ellie Small. So it's going to be Blue Comet basketball. That's another thing that the Blue Comets have been struggling with, but we have seen some what's the word I'm thinking of? Progress with boxing out on defense and offense. Quick little steal by Ellie Small, and to give the ball right back with a traveling call. As I was saying before, Blue Comets have been struggling with boxing out, but right there we saw that Kaya Brown did a great job of boxing out. Somehow, who was it? Rutledge was able to get right over but knocked the ball out of bounds. Another steal from the Panthers. And yet another travel call by Jocelyn Fuller.
That's Paola's 7th turnover already. Both teams playing rather sloppy so far.
Another sub in, Amanda Pitzer back into the game, giving Jocelyn Fuller a quick little break here.
And Shakira Walls is checking in for JC number 4.
Oh, yes, Peyton Shields taking the seat.
Shields. Wow.
Sarah Unier, another three-point attempt, just short of the goal. So on the floor for the Blue Comets, we got Shakira Walls, Kaya Brown, Ashley Havlin, Sarah Unier, and Kinley Chard. Very fast-paced bunch here. Small over to Rutledge for the 3.
Bank shot. You think she called it?
Probably not. Blue Comets now looking to make up for the deficit here. Throws it right into the face of Rutledge, but Blue Comets get it back. Chard over to Walls, back to Unier. As they're looking to set something up. Chard now back to Walls. Three-point attempt is up. Off the back of the iron there. Crowd going a little crazy. Chanute wanted to travel. Paola wanted a foul. Ultimately, Paola now with the ball, swinging the ball around. Three-pointer is up, no good. Small is off the mark, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Rutledge. So it's going to be Blue Comet basketball. Another sub in. We got 3 of them ready to come in. Looks like Noonan, Fulmer, and Shields.
Looks like it's going to be free throws here.
Absolutely.
Chanute is now in the bonus.
The new rules in Kansas, for those of you who are have not followed along, is that 5 fouls gets you to the line to shoot for 2, and that resets out of each quarter. First shot's off the mark for Shields. Pardon me, Chard. Peyton Shields in the game. Looks like Sarah Unier, Ashley Havlin, and Kinley Chard are going to take a seat after her shot. Off the back of the iron. Downham comes up with the rebound, gives it over to Pitzer. Pitzer back to Downham.
Wild pass.
Back to Pitzer for a three-pointer at the top of the key. Off the back of the rim, no good. Shields with the rebound, looking up court. Great court vision, gets it over to Noonan. Pump fakes back to Shields. Shields pulls it back out. And that area right in the middle with a 2-3 zone is just not gonna be there in this case. Fulmer now in for Chard. Kelsey Havlin now in for Kaya Brown. We're going to have a few Blue Comets taking a seat here. Well-deserved rest. Downham with inbounds. Drive in middle, kicks it back out to Rutledge. Pardon me, Pitzer. Pitzer now to Fuller. Back to Downham as she dribbles it off her foot, and that goes out of bounds.
Having someone like Kearney play up at the top of the zone is very effective in making them mess up because they'll have to throw the ball very high to get over her height and reach.
Well, and one thing that the Panthers are doing very well is they're not forcing anything. They're doing a great job of taking their time, passing the ball around. Even when they're able to drive middle, if they don't have it, they're not going to take it. Very well-disciplined team here.
They've been liking the three, and they've been hitting it. They're 3 for 4 so far from three-point range.
Shields with the ball, letting clock wind down. Going to see what they can do with about 11 seconds left here.
They're just going to take the last shot here.
Shakira to Kelsey. That's going to be off the mark. 2 seconds. Half-court heave. That's going to be just short. That's going to be the end of our first quarter here. Your score is 6-9. Paola Panthers on top. We're going to go ahead and take a 1-minute long commercial break. We'll be right back right after this.
At Bridgewood Cabinetry, we believe in the power of transformation. Formerly known as Hilo Industries, our journey began right here in Chanute in 1974, where this community has been our heart and soul. We stand tall as a proud member and supporter of the Chanute community. Our success is a testament to the unwavering support of the people and businesses who live and work alongside us. Bridgewood is recognized as a technological leader in the wood products manufacturing industry, pushing boundaries every day. We are a family employing 275 dedicated individuals from Chanute and the surrounding areas, working together towards a common goal. Bridgewood provides high-quality cabinetry with cutting-edge style to over 500 kitchen and bath cabinet design studios in 48 states. This is where community and craftsmanship unite. Join us in creating spaces where memories are born and families come together. Bridgewood Cabinetry. Simple choices, endless possibilities.
Six to 9 is the score for at the end of the first quarter. Panthers on top here, doing a great job. We got Downham and Rutledge each with 3-pointers, Downham with 2 of them, holding the lead for the Panthers as the Blue Comets are going to start the second quarter with the ball. Havlin drives middle, kicks it back out to Unier, over to Shields, now to Noonan, back to Shields up top. Havlin driving middle, and she gets called for a travel. Didn't quite land on both feet at the same time for her jump stop.
I think they called a foul.
Pardon me. That is a foul. I would have guessed that as a travel. Blue Comets now with the ball again.
So they've switched up their offense. They're going to more of a motion offense with like a 4 out, 1 in. Because with the zone, you need to try to space them out so you can get some open shots.
Right, and it looks like the Panthers are now in a almost like a 1-2-2 zone as well. And that's going to be a foul going up. We're going to have Pitzer going to the line for 2. It's on Peyton Shields. It's her second foul of the night. She's got to be careful because she is one of their main ball handlers for the Blue Comets. And early fouls lead to less playing time. Pitzer's first shot was off the mark. Second shot is up. Rattles in and out. And Wicker, with the rebound, falls on her behind. Unfortunately, gets called for the travel. It's going to be Blue Comet basketball. Chanute swinging the ball around.
Man.
I heard that slap from here. Unless that wasn't a slap.
I think it was the I don't really know.
Probably the band. They have all kinds of weird instruments. Panthers, unfortunately, throw the ball away. Blue Comet basketball.
The story of this game so far has been turnovers.
Absolutely.
Paola has 9, and Chanute even has 8. It's hard to score the ball when you just keep turning it over.
Both Haviland twins are in. Ashley trying to go up with her left hand, which I believe she's left-handed, so that only makes sense. Both of the Haviland girls do a great job of penetrating with the ball in the middle. Chanute does have quite a few guards that like to just swing the ball around the outside, but Ashley and Kelsey both do an awesome job of forcing the defense to collapse a little bit.
Mm-hmm. We actually have a pretty cool thing here where we have both the Haviland sisters and on the boys team we have the Duncan brothers, who both,
That's right.
Both of those sets of siblings get quite a bit of playing time.
Wicker's going to take a seat. In for her is going to be Grace McCorkdale. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Those of you listening from Paola, I apologize if I completely botched that last name. But for my pronunciation, I have Grace McCorkdale. If you can explain the actual pronunciation in our YouTube live stream comment section, that'd be great. I'll take a look at it here in just a little bit, and y'all can help me out.
Looks like we have some confusion. I don't really know what's going on here. I think the coach for Paola might have gotten a technical foul.
Looks like it, because it looks like Peyton Shields is going to go to the line for 2 free shots.
And you guys couldn't really see it because the scoreboard's in the way, but the Paola coach stood up and was patting on her chest saying, "That's my bad," looking at her team.
Yeah. Looks like we have one of the Paola coaches at the scores table talking to the official scorekeeper. Not exactly sure what about. Yeah, a lot of confusion here. That's right.
It should be Chanute's ball, right? I thought a technical was, yep, there we go.
Peyton Shields missed both technical foul shots.
We've gotten to the line, which is something we haven't really been great at all season.
Right.
But we haven't been knocking them down is the problem. We're shooting 50%, 5 for 10 right now from the line. But
Kelsey with the ball gets it over to Peyton. Shields drives middle, kicks it out to Ashley for a 3-point attempt. And that's going to be good. Ashley Haviland with her 5th point of the night. 2 free throws and 1 3-pointer. Coming off the bench hot.
Man, making a play on defense right there.
That's going to be knocked out. Haviland was able to get Fuller to kind of bobble the ball and hit it out of bounds. Going to be Blue Comet basketball. I can see her getting a lot of playing time this evening if she keeps this up.
I mean, she's really making the hustle plays, too. She's not just scoring. She's playing defense and
Shields
playing
kicks
aggressive.
it out to Ashley. Another mistaken pass, but referee says no. Paola tipped it. It's going to be Chanute basketball.
I mean, if anybody to have an angle there, it would be that baseline ref. Way to show his assertiveness and make the call.
Haviland over to Unier, back to Kelsey Haviland. Now Shields up top. Middle's wide open now. Now looks like,
I mean, that seemed like
Paola's in a 2-3 zone.
Seemed like a push right there, but ref didn't call it. Rylan Wicker checking back into the game.
McCorkdale is taking a seat for the Panthers. Moving the ball up the court. Pitzer now with the ball getting trapped. With having
Kearney up there, they have to throw those high looping passes, which are very easy for someone to be able to run and get a hand on.
Absolutely.
And get a steal.
Especially someone fast like Shields or Unier. Unier with the ball. Backdoor cut by Ashley. Kelsey now with the ball, handing it off to Shields as she drives middle. Kicks it down low, gets fouled going up. Is going to be Kearney Fulmer as she's going to go to the line for 2. That's going to be Brylan Wicker, I believe her second foul of the night.
One thing that really impresses me is Peyton Shields' ability to play make.
Absolutely.
She has a way of just finding everyone in the wildest situations.
Fulmer, her first shot off.
She is a shorter person, and it is very impressive that she's able to find these lanes to get these passes through to her teammates.
Absolutely, she's very shifty. A little correction on the broadcast here. That was Brylan Wicker's third foul of the night, very early into the second quarter. Fulmer's second shot was good. Now Panthers with the ball, kicking it out. Looks like a blocking foul on Kelsey Havlin. And with the Blue Comets only having their second foul of the quarter,
Although
Panthers are going to go baseline.
Although that is a foul, that is something as a coach that you like to see, your players being able to try and lay it out on the floor, draw the charge.
Down him with a shot that's just a bit too long. Shields over to Unier. Unier brings it back up top, gets it to Kelsey. Back to Peyton. She curls around. Ashley for another three-point attempt. Just off. Would have been a great shot. Didn't quite keep her shoulder square, but great look either way. Havlin and Fulmer getting a trap. Now we got Rutledge with the ball, bouncing it down to Downham, and Peyton Shields with the block. Unfortunately, Kelsey Havlin picks up yet another foul, trying to block. Who was that? Looks like Rutledge trying to block, trying to block Small from behind. Ellie Small to the line for 2. Her first shot is good. She cuts their deficit down to 2. Off the back of the rim, Kinley Chard with the rebound. Shields bring the ball up. Looking baseline, pulls it back out. Kicking across to Noonan. Back to Havlin, gets called for a travel. Doesn't quite set her feet. Shuffles as she goes to drive. It's going to be Panther basketball. That's a tough one. That gets called a lot in high school basketball when you don't quite have your feet set and you go to drive as soon as you get the ball.
Yeah, and as a player, you'll get excited, see that wide open lane, and just won't even really think about it and just end up traveling before you even get there.
Exactly. Downham off the mark. Looks like she's going to pick up the frustration foul.
No, it was
off of the McCorkdale miss.
I believe they called a jump ball there, actually. She was able to get in there and get a jump ball. But it should be Chanute's ball, shouldn't it? They got the last jump ball, I believe.
I'm not exactly sure.
Well, it's Paola's ball anyways. I believe Anna Kate checked into the game.
Yes, she's in here. Paola swinging the ball around, kicks it over to Rutledge for a three-point attempt, and that's good.
She's been knocking those down.
With her second three-pointer, 6th point of the night. Yasmin Rutledge doing a great job shooting. Gives Paola the lead. Shields driving middle. Kicks it down low to Chard, and that's going to be good. Kinley Chard gets another 2 points. That's 3 for her.
The lead changes back into Chanute's favor there.
Downham over to Pitzer. Pitzer looking for McCorkdale. That's going to be a foul on Kelsey Havlin.
Her second.
And that's her second, which is fortunate for her because I thought it was her third, to be honest.
She's taking a seat for Kaya Brown, who checked in.
Downham. Three-point attempt is just long. That's going to bounce off the foot of Jocelyn Fuller. Gives the ball to Chanute Blue Comets.
From here, that one looked good all the way through. And
it was. It looked like a very, very pretty shot. Peyton Shields now Gets it over to Noonan, to Chard in the corner. Back up. Risky pass, and it does not pay off. We have Rutledge going up for 2. Misses the mark. It's going to be Blue Comet basketball off of the hand of Audra Downham.
Great play by Peyton Shields there. I mean, you're not always going to be able to block those, but just being able to speed them up and make them miss is all you want to do on those.
Yeah, even just the slightest contestant.
Mm-hmm. And not fouling was very impressive there.
Shields for a 3-point attempt. Just a bit left of the rim. Kicking it down to, looks like we got a new number in here. Oh, I guess that's Ellie Small. She's been in already. Little runner off the backboard, doesn't fall for Pitzer.
Beautiful pump fake got her there to the paint.
Kaya Brown with the rebound, gets it to Fulmer, over to the corner for Anna Kate for 3, and that's going to be 3 points for Anna Kate Noonan. Paola taking a timeout. That's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take a 1-minute long timeout. Commercial break. We'll be right back right after this.
The Fire Escape Coffee House is dedicated to high school and college students. Our mission is for every student in Southeast Kansas to know they have value, they are loved, and that they have a place. We are not a church, but we are motivated by the love God has for all of us. The Fire Escape opened in 1998 and is open every Friday and Saturday night for high school and college-age students. During the week, the Fire Escape is open to the public Tuesday through Friday mornings for coffee, catch-ups, or small groups like Bible studies. The Fire Escape Coffee House is proud to partner with the Chanute High School Tech classes on this broadcast.
KFEX 93.1 FM and Comet Vision are excited to partner with Dr. Grant Gastineau. Dr. Gastineau graduated from Chanute High School and is committed to supporting the activities of the youth of Chanute. Thank you, Dr. Gastineau. We appreciate your support.
And we're back right here at Chanute High School. Chanute Blue Comets up by 4, 17-13 against the Paola Panthers. We thank everybody from Paola or even the Chanute area who's watching online right now. We always appreciate, all 61 of you watching and helping support this student-led broadcast here. We got students running all positions.
I mean, it's a great thing that we're able to do here, being able to stream these games for the parents or grandparents that can't make it to the games.
Exactly. Paola with the ball. Downham trying to get the ball, but Fulmer steps in the way, steals the pass from Rutledge. Fulmer now trying to drive middle, not really anywhere to go. Shields pump fakes, goes nowhere. As she pulls it back out, resets the play. Fake handoff, kicks it to Noonan, over to Ashley Havlin for another 3. The bank is not open today, and there's going to be a jump ball on the floor. That's going to be Blue Comet basketball here.
Minute 25 left in this game, or in this half.
Paola doing anything they can to try to get the ball back and at least tie or regain the lead. The shot from Ashley Havland is off the mark. She's 1 for 4 now from the three-point line.
Chanute as a team, 3 for 7 from 3 here.
Blue Comets, tight defense. Downham gets the ball, slightly trapped, but not fully committed trapped. Downham through the entire team, gets to the rim.
Beautiful Euro step down there to get around person in the paint. Very impressive play there.
That's 8 points for Audra Downham. Ashley having another three-point attempt. That's going to be good for her. She also has 8. Looks like in the process, Kaya Brown picked up a foul, trying to get around a box out of sorts there.
The 3 is still going to count.
And that's going to send Audra Downham to the free throw line for 2 shots. Downham, we've seen her make several shots today already. See how she does from the free throw line. First shot is up and just off the left side of the rim. Coach Fox having a quick word with the referee there at the bottom of your screen. Second shot for Downham. In and out, unfortunate. Blue Comets with the rebound, bring it back up the court. Taking their time.
Yeah, they want to find their shot. They don't want to rush anything. They have this whole 30 seconds. There's no shot clock in high school basketball here in Kansas.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Keisha has already released information that they're going to start implementing some shot clocks at some schools and high schools next school year.
I think that's a well-needed change.
Right.
Shot clock, because there's times like this where you have 30 whole seconds on the clock and there's nothing the other team really can do without fouling.
Shields, again, taking her time, wanting the last shot for her, not necessarily herself, but for her team. Gets it to Fulmer, left-handed up. It's going to get fouled going up. I believe that was on Ellie Small.
Great pass there from Peyton Shields once again.
Fulmer is going to go to the line for 2. She was 1 for 2 the last time she was there. Make that 2 for 3.
Very high arcing free throw there.
Statistically, those shots are more accurate. Her second attempt. Will she be 3 for 4? And that's good for Fulmer. She's got 3 of her own. 22-15. Last second shot hits the top lines of the backboard. And that's going to be in the end of the first half here for the Blue Comets. We're going to go ahead and send you off to a commercial break where we will be back to watch some halftime, a little bit of halftime entertainment as the boys begin warming up. We'll be right back right after these commercials.
Cardinal Drugstore, located at 103 East Main in downtown Chanute, is a small-town pharmacy and gift store which includes an old-fashioned soda fountain. They specialize in compounds and vaccines. They also supply many types of medical items. Cardinal Drugstore is your one-stop shop for all of your healthcare needs. KFEX and Comet Vision are so grateful for your support. From kickoff to the final lap, from Pee-wees to the weekend pros, our team of doctors can help with the diagnosis and treatment of sports-related injuries. Wherever you are in your sports journey, Labette Health Sports Medicine Team has the training, experience, and skill to repair, restore, and renew. For more information about Southeast Kansas' leading orthopedic and sports medicine program, go to labettehealth.com.
30 seconds left here in halftime. Blue Comets still in the lead, 22-15. And really the two players of the first half have to be Audra Downham and Ashley Havlin, both of them with 8 points each. Several players also on the floor with multiple points themselves, but those two have really just kind of been on fire this first half.
Both teams have been shooting the three pretty efficiently. Paola has shot 4 for 8 from 3. Paola has shot 4 for 6 from 3. Chanute has shot 4 for 8 from 3.
Yasmin Rutledge herself has 2. Anna Kate Noonan with another one, and Sarah Unier with a three-pointer as well here in the first half. Shot is off the mark for Paola. Blue Comets now with the ball. Shields with a little crossover. Unier back to Shields. Back to Unier. Three-point shot, left her wide open. Gonna be off the mark. Fulmer with the save, throws it right into the hands of, I believe that was Rutledge. Downham now with the ball, gets it over to Pitzer. Pitzer skips it across to Rutledge, now to Downham again. Drives middle, goes up and under, gets stripped by Peyton Shields, but that's gonna be called as a foul, and I believe it's gonna be her 3rd foul of the night.
Both teams have also turned the ball over quite a bit in that first half. Chanute having 9 and Paola all having 12. And that shows in the score.
It does. Shields, unfortunately, disciplined for that strip as Downham brought the ball way low. It's a tough call. Most of the time, that's just going to be called as a strip, but they got Shields on that one. Another point for Downham. That makes 10 for the night for Audra Downham. Blue Comets keeping the ball up top between Noonan and Shields. And they're really just going to kind of waste some clock time, not really going to force anything here.
I mean, when you have the lead, you want to find the perfect shot. You don't want to just try to force anything. You want to find a shot that you deem effective and efficient.
Kelsey Havlin drove in the middle, but a little floater was off the mark. Downham getting all caught up. Looks like there's going to be a jump ball on the floor, and that's going to be Blue Comet basketball. Downham drove right into, it looked like Unier, Shields, and Fulmer.
Just a sea of defenders, nothing really she could do about it.
Unier back to Shields. Panthers really having to get over to the shooters. They have a couple with some threes.
It looks
Unier,
like
another three off the mark. And Wicker with a rebound over Havlin. Wicker also in a little bit of foul trouble with 3 fouls herself. Gonna have to be a little careful. Her shot's up and no good. She keeps getting the rebound, and that's gonna be 2 for Rylan Wicker.
it looks like Paola is playing some sort of rotating zone.
You'll
see it possibly here, but unless they were just kind of desperate on that last possession, it seems.
A little rendition of a classic 2-3 zone. Kelsey Havlin, rather, gets fouled going up. Looks like that's going to be on number 4, Jocelyn Fuller.
Chanute has done well getting to the free throw line. We're 8 for 14 from there so far.
Her shot is up and good. That's going to be her first points of the night. Kelsey, just like her sister Ashley, usually a pretty decent spot-up shooter. Has pretty good numbers from the free throw line this year. Second shot off the back of the rim. A little hard there. Rutledge with the ball. Gets it over to Small. Small back to Rutledge. Kicks it over. That was Rutledge. Now to Downham. Downham looking for Pitzer. She's not there. Gets it stripped away by Ashley Havlin. But Rutledge comes back up with it and picks up the travel immediately. A lot going on in just a few seconds there. You had a pass thrown away, stripped the ball, got the pass back, and then traveled all within about 2 seconds.
There's another turnover.
Shields throws the ball right in between Fulmer's hands.
Four-point game here.
Downham with the ball. She's dribbling around. A little blocking foul for Sarah Unier. That's going to be taken in on the baseline. Sarah Unier, not that many fouls. I believe this may only be her second of the night.
Yep.
She's done a pretty good job of staying out of foul trouble. Anna Kate Noonan and Kaya Brown and Kinley Chard all in for Fulmer, Unier, and Kelsey Havlin. Downham drives middle, goes up with the right, and that's going to rattle in for 2.
Our players are normally very disciplined when they get into foul trouble. They normally aren't in it for very long because they're able to stop themselves from fouling.
Right. Anna Kate Noonan drives right into Downham, and that's going to be Paola basketball for the jump ball. Coach Fox talking to Anna Kate saying, you got to watch where you're dribbling. You can't just drive right into a person. Downham drives middle, tries to get it to Wicker, goes way over her head and out of bounds. Great camaraderie, though, by Wicker. She's saying, that's all right, you know, bad passes happen. Shields with the ball. Fox is going to call a 60-second timeout. We're going to go ahead and take a minute-long break with him. We'll be right back here on Comet Vision.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, located right across the street from Royster Middle School in downtown Chanute, is in the business of making you feel better, faster. With 3 licensed pharmacists, the Medicine Shop has the knowledge to know the right drugs and the proper dosage to ensure your safety. If you're not quite up to your game, Medicine Shop offers delivery to your door. The Medicine Shop, a proud underwriter of the Chanute Blue Comets.
Unbelievable! Sparklight is unveiling unlimited internet for just $25 a month. Get reliable 100 meg internet for just $25 a month for 12 months with unlimited data. That's unlimited internet. Call 877-469-3057 or visit sparklight.com/savings. Sparklight, a new breed in high speed.
Pretty good turnout tonight here between both the Chanute fans and the Paola fans. We got a lot of Paola fans here tonight. You know, Paola's about roughly, hour 20, hour 30 away. You know, not necessarily a quick drive, but nonetheless, we're glad everybody's here.
Paola off to a 6-1 run to start this second half.
Doing a great job of staying in the game here. Blue Comets now with the ball. Ashley Havlin gets it to Noonan. Now to Shields. Shields up top, looking for someone. Tries to get it down low to Brown. Brown over to Chard. Chard goes up and off the backboard. It's no good. Great open look by Kaya Brown. Unfortunately, Chard just couldn't follow through. Rutledge with a bank shot, in and out. Shields strips the ball from, looks like that was Small with the rebound. Shields has those quick hands. She's driving around, left hand up, again off the backboard. Kaya Brown gets the ball ripped out of her hands by Downham. Downham takes it coast to coast, and she's going to go up and get fouled by Anna Kate Noonan. Going to go to the line for 2.
Although Peyton did not make that layup, her ability to play make is what got her there to have a wide open layup.
Absolutely.
She did a pass fake to the corner, and then they just have to cover that because she's able to make those passes, and then she just has a wide open 1v1 layup there.
Downham, first shot off the back of the rim. Had a chance to cut that deficit. Still has one more chance here. Panthers down by 2.
Who is it? Did Sarah just check back in, I believe?
Looks like it. Downham again off the front of the rim. Wicker with the rebound, and she gets fouled going up, and she's going to go to the line for 2. Blue Comets struggling at the board on both sides of the court. Wicker's first shot no good.
They've struggled at the free throw line so far in this game. They're 3 for 11 right now. They've been getting there, but they haven't been knocking them down.
Yeah, they've been giving themselves several opportunities. Second shot, also off the mark. Kelsey Haviland with the rebound. Unier gets it over to Ashley. Ashley back to Peyton. Shields over to Unier. Back to Shields. Back to Unier. Just a little back and forth action. Shields looking for a backdoor cut to Haviland. And Rutledge was right there as Downham gets the rebound. Gets it back, but Unier pokes it from behind. Shields heaves it down court to Kelsey. Gets it over to Unier for a three-point attempt off the front of the rim. That's going to be Pitzer with the rebound. She tried taking it coast to coast. She gets fouled right in the lane.
That looked a lot like a lot of ball there, but there's no challenging in high school sports.
I think, unfortunately for the Blue Comets, looks like that was a foul on Sarah Unier. That's her third. She's going to take a seat for a little bit. But I think what it ended up coming down to was the fact that Sarah timed that perfectly, but at the wrong time, because it looked like Pitzer was going up with her arms at that exact moment. And even if she did get all ball, it still appeared like it got her all over the arm.
Yeah. And with the play moving that fast, it's hard to really see if she was fouled or not. It's rough.
Right. Looks like the Panthers are taking a much-deserved timeout. We've talked earlier about Audra Downham. She's got 12 points right now. She's the one who's really controlling the ball on all sides of the court here, getting rebounds, taking it coast to coast, finding her teammates, driving in the middle, shooting three-pointers. She's literally doing everything.
Yep, she's single-handedly kept them in this game, if we're being real. They're only down by 1 point in here, and they've been able to stay in the game, although not being efficient from the free throw line, which is something you don't really see often. Normally, if you're 3 for 12 from the free throw line, you're not within a 1 point game.
Absolutely, and you also, for the Panthers, you also have Yasmin Rutledge, who's been doing a great job of handling the ball. She's got 6 points herself, 2 early three-pointers in the first half.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you also have Brylan Wicker. When she's not sitting from foul trouble, she's doing a great job of being a big body down low and posting people up, getting rebounds, and heading to the line. Blue Comets now with the ball out of the timeout. Down by 1 is the Panthers, looking to get something on defense. Kaya Brown with a shot, and it's going to be no good. Coast to coast.
She is very, very quick up the floor there.
Hits her, got the rebound. Did not hesitate to take it all the way down herself.
I'm not sure what the call was there. I believe they called a charge.
Sure. It's really interesting because Coach Dustin Fox and head coach Jamie Butler, they're both kind of giving each other looks like, I don't know what that call was. So that tells you something. Blue Comets with the ball, dribbling it around the top of the key.
I mean, really, what I'm seeing is there's not enough movement. With the zone defense, everyone has got to be moving.
It's making the Panthers' job just that much easier.
Because they're able to have 2 people on one person without a problem. Because you're not always going to be able to make those skip passes. It's got to.
You know, I was talking with Coach Dustin Fox the other day, and he had mentioned to me that their lowest percentage shot for the Blue Comets is in the corner, and either corner. And what he wants to do is try to get them, as Kearney Fulmer gets an inbounds play, and that's going to be 2 for her. But as they continue the season, he wants to kind of get them away from shooting in the corner. But unfortunately, what we're seeing even today is that they're so used to running to the corner and just sitting there. We have several players for the Blue Comets who are just sitting in the corner waiting to do something, and they're not getting open.
Something with like as I've said before, with this zone defense, the way to get easy baskets is you have to spread them out. It may be tiring and it may be taxing, but we have a deep enough bench that we can spread them out, even get our own players tired, but be getting them tired at the same time just to get easy shots at the rim.
Downham, second shot, in and out. Looks like I
think it was a lane violation on Kaya, I believe.
On the Blue Comets, Downham gets a second shot at that missed free throw. And that's going to be good. 14 points for Audra Downham. Having a great night tonight.
1 point game. They've stayed in it.
Shields gets it to Walls. Walls to Havlin. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball. Just a brief hold onto the ball there. Fox, hands on the back of his head, still in confusion as to how. Not that it makes a big difference because Chanute gets the ball right back, but
we would have had a layup right there is really his issue with that.
Exactly.
And right there, that one play that we just ran was very effective with spreading them out and getting us an easy layup at the rim. Although it didn't end up with that layup, but
hopefully the Blue Comets start seeing the more that they cut into the lane, the more opportunities they'll have. Downham up and under, Euro step.
Wow.
2 points for Downham.
Wow, Downham got the block and then got the outlet pass, ran down the court, Euro step layup. Amazing group of plays right there.
Backdoor cut. It's going to be a foul on Audra Downham. Ashley Havlin had the ball there.
That is Downham's second foul.
And she's just going to get caught up trying to pick up another jump ball. Blue Comets throwing the ball in from the baseline. Trying to get it to Fulmer. Fulmer with the long arms picks up the pass. Now got it outside to Ashley Havlin. Now to Peyton Shields. Over to Shakira Walls as she drives middle. Pull up mid-range. Off the mark.
I like the plays trying to get it into Shakira's hands. She's showed, because Peyton has Downham on her, and she's a very good defender. And,
right.
But getting the ball to Shakira, who's able to play make, able to hit shots, it opens up the offense to a whole new level.
Absolutely. Ball was tipped out of bounds. That's why we're throwing the ball in here. Peyton Shields confused as to how she picks up her fourth foul. Looked like she was trying to step out of the way, but Audra Downham causes that foul, and she's going to go to the line for two. Another shot good for Downham as Shields goes and takes a seat. 4 fouls. Oh, pardon me, 3 fouls.
Sarah is checking in for
Sarah also has
Peyton.
3 fouls herself. Both of them really need to be careful here. Downham in and out. Her shot is no good. Ball out of bounds. Ellie Small did a great job. Great hustle play to try to save that.
That's something that'll get you more minutes with any coach.
Yeah, just a second or two shy. Shakira Walls cutting through. Ashley Havlin for 3, off the mark. Kaya Brown in and out.
That's just unlucky right there.
And she's frustrated going down the court. Ashley now with a tip ball going out of bounds. Still going to remain Panther basketball.
Coach
Fox giving Kaya an earful.
Because when you miss shots like that, it's unlucky, but it does make you hang your head. And
Downham with 8 seconds left, heaved up the ball. Couldn't really tell why. That buzzer beater's no good for the Blue Comets. We're going to go ahead and take a 30-second break here, a little commercial break. Heaved that from almost NBA range. Audra Downham. We'll be right back right after these commercials.
Home Savings Bank is a platinum underwriter here at the Fire Escape Coffee House. Home Savings Bank has been serving the Chanute area since 1886. Customer-owned and customer-driven, Home Savings Bank, located at 214 North Lincoln Avenue in Chanute, Kansas, is here to serve all your banking needs. Whether your needs are checking, savings account, safety deposit box, lending, or online banking, Home Savings Bank is here to help. Home Savings Bank is located on the internet at homesavingschanute.com. Home Savings Bank is committed to the youth of Southeast Kansas and helping the ministries at the Fire Escape Coffee House.
25-30. We want to welcome you back to the Audra Downham show. If we're being honest, she's got 20 points for the night. As you saw there just before the end of the third quarter, she, I'm not sure if she thought there was less time on the clock or what was going on, but she shot the ball from about NBA range and banked it in for her 20th point. Did a great job there. Just turned around and just, I don't want to say she shot from the hip because it was actually a decent-looking shot, but she had to put a little more oomph behind it.
And it was a fadeaway because she was indeed contested there. In that third quarter, Paola went on a 15-3 run.
And now they're ahead by 5.
It was 22-15 at the beginning of that quarter.
Blue Comets.
Another jump ball.
Which is hard to explain because it looked like Brylan Wicker was reaching over the back of Kelsey Havlin. Normally that would be a foul. That would be a reaching foul or over the back call. But in this case, it was a jump ball.
The whole entire gym disagrees with that.
Havlin now for the Blue Comets. Gets it to Unier. Over to Shields. Newton cutting through now to Havlin again. She drives middle, going up. Just short of the and one. But either way, she's going to the line for 2.
Now these are crucial. Free throws are always important, but fourth quarter free throws are 10 times more important.
Absolutely.
Especially in a close game like this. These need to be knocked down.
First shot is short. Kelsey, she's only got 1 point for the night.
And although no one really likes it with these jump ball calls, both teams need to start using that to their advantage. I believe Paola already has. They've gotten several calls on that, but if they're driving to the basket, just get your hand on the ball and there's a chance that it's a jump ball.
Second shot was no good. Downham with the rebound, bringing it back up. Now we got Fuller with the ball. Driving middle, gets it poked out by Fulmer. Fulmer with a breakaway. We got Rutledge coming out of nowhere. Great defensive effort there by Yasmin Rutledge. Sprinted all the way down the court and was able to poke the ball out from Kearney Fulmer for the free 2 points. Preventing the free 2 points, rather. Shields gets it up to Havlin. Back to Shields in the corner. Unier driving baseline. Nothing there. Back to Shields. Shields looking to try to bring in the defense. Now Havlin gets it back to Unier. They got to set something back up again. Defense is getting a little confused here.
They're playing a man defense now.
Back to Unier for the open three. Just off the front of the rim.
I mean, she kind of took too long to set her feet there. It ended up getting a little bit contested. But
Blue Comets had it set up to where there was a great mismatch between Peyton Shields and Brylan Wicker that Shields could have outplayed her there.
You would like to see a little bit of an ISO there. And then it's a mismatch on this side, too.
Brylan Wicker, same mismatch, opposite end, scores for 2.
Mismatches go both ways.
Anna Kate gets it over to Kelsey, back to Unier. Shields now trying to figure out what to do.
Great move there.
Kelsey Havlin can't finish at the rim. Boy, these Panthers really want to break this 8-game losing streak. They're out here giving all the effort.
And just like what I said earlier, that when you're playing a team that's going through a rough patch, sometimes you tend to play down to their level. Like, we have so many turnovers this game. We've missed several layups at the basket. And then we've also just had, like, mental mistakes.
Boy, I tell you what, this has probably been the one game where I've seen the most jump balls in a single game in my entire life. Rutledge gets it over to Downham. Almost got called for the carry. Crazy looking bank shot. That almost hit the corner of the backboard there, but somehow was able to get that in for 22 points for Downham.
I think the offensive strategy here is get the ball in Downham's hands. I mean, if I was the coach for Paola, that would be my idea too.
Coach Dustin Fox taking a 1 minute long timeout. We're going to go ahead and take a 30-second long break. We'll be right back after this commercial.
Missing that human touch at your bank? At Community National Bank and Trust, you'll be able to talk with a real person. Community National Bank is small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, Community National Bank and Trust can help keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Online at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured. Locally awesome. Member FDIC.
25-34. Paola made, I don't want to say an incredible comeback because they weren't down by a lot to start with, but I tell you what, they're making a run.
I mean, they were down 7 at the end of the first half, and now they are up
9.
That's a, 16-point swing there? And Chanute, they've held Chanute to 3 points this whole second half.
Panthers playing like it's the playoffs and their season's on the line. They're having a great game tonight.
And all on Downham's back.
Downham with 22 points here.
Well, I don't want to say it was only her. The whole team has played very efficient and well.
Her stats definitely do stand out.
Yeah.
22 points as Sarah Unier misses another three-point line. Three-pointer, rather. Looks like Ellie Small and Kinley Chard got tangled up there. A little
extracurricular.
A little aggression. Rutledge now. Blue Comets finally in their full court press. We haven't seen that all game. Panthers doing a great job of getting out of it.
Now that they broke the press, they can really slow it down and get the shot they want.
Small, wide open down low, bounces off her hands, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Blue Comet basketball. You know, we were constantly talking about Audra Downham's points, but, you know, she's probably got close to 10 rebounds herself and probably a handful of steals. She's got to be looking close to a double-double with still quite a few stats that could add to it.
And a couple of blocks and other things too.
Exactly.
And she also hasn't played selfish.
Shields, three-point attempt, rattles in and out.
A lot of times in high school games, if you see someone with 20 points or more, they've played fairly selfish, or the whole offense revolves around them.
Exactly.
She's been passing the ball, finding other opportunities. She just wants to win. That's plain and simple.
Downham over to Small, pump fake. Shields picks up her fourth with just over 4 minutes left in the game. Fox not exactly knowing what to say just now. Fulmer in for Chard.
Chanute just needs to see the ball go through the net. Get a little momentum behind them. Get some pep in their step and be able to bring back this game.
Wicker with the ball over to Small for a three-point attempt. Way long. We got Unier with the rebound, bringing it back up the court.
Looks like
Anna Kate looking for the backdoor cut. Gets it over to Shields. She drives baseline, goes up over to Ashley Havlin. Havlin drives middle with the left hand. That's not going to fall, but she's still going to go to the line for two.
She's been playing aggressive all night. I've loved to see that.
It's going to be a foul on Yasmin Rutledge.
Her third of the night.
Havlin. First shot is good. Makes 9 points for, oh, pardon me, that was Kelsey Havlin, not Ashley. That makes 2 points for Kelsey. No, that is Ashley, isn't it? That is Ashley, sorry. So that is 9 points for Ashley. That was Brylan Wicker down low for 2.
Quick offense right there. Get the point back and push it to a double-digit lead here.
Another timeout taken by Coach Fox. That's a 30-second timeout. We're going to go ahead and take a 30-second break as well. We'll be right back after this on Comet Vision.
KFEX Firescape Radio programming is made possible in part by the underwriting efforts of Sonic Drive-In of Chanute. Sonic Drive-In of Chanute does not consider community involvement a sales gimmick or a public relations ploy. They see it as a way to be a good neighbor and as a way to have a positive impact on their community. It is for these reasons that Sonic Drive-In of Chanute is a proud underwriter of KFEX Firescape Radio and the ministry efforts of the entire Firescape ministry to the youth of Chanute.
10-point game here at Chanute High School. Blue Comets down 26-36 to the Paola Panthers. Once again, we've been talking about how in the second half, Paola really just took over and has not looked back since, both defensively and offensively. Shields with a long three-pointer, no good. Downham gets it over. Looked like that was Fuller who threw the ball away. Havlin
There's a shot.
Drives right in to Downham, and she's excited for picking up the charging call.
This has been the first time they've actually been able to get into their press break.
Looks like head coach Dustin Fox picks up a warning from the referee, and he's still trying to make his case. Oh, overthrown ball to Rutledge, goes right into Fulmer's hands. Now to Shields, pulls up mid-range, no good. Fulmer with the rebound. Gets it back to Shields. Over to Kelsey. Kelsey drives middle. And she gets stripped. A little blocking foul. I believe that's going to be on Brylan Wicker, even though Ellie Small was the one that reached in. Yep, they're going to give that to Brylan. That's going to be her, I believe, her fourth foul of the night.
Is it 5 or 6?
It's 5.
5. She is one away.
She's done a great job of staying out of foul trouble this second half, though.
Because I believe she had 3 in the first half.
That's right.
She's been able to cut that completely down.
Kelsey Havlin with her second point. Make that her third.
I mean, the Havlin twins have been keeping us in this for sure.
Panthers taking their time. They're not looking to score anytime soon. They've got the lead. Looks like they're going to take a timeout, though. That's going to be a full minute-long timeout. We're going to go ahead and take that minute-long break with them. We'll be right back in 60 seconds right here on Comet Vision.
For years, Jared Gilmore and Phillips PA has been providing quality financial guidance to local individuals and businesses. Their expertise ranges from basic tax management and accounting services to more in-depth services such as audits, financial statements, QuickBooks support, and payroll. Jared Gilmore and Phillips PA has backed Chanute's youth in all their endeavors from the classroom to extracurricular activities. They're proud to help support the youth of Chanute by underwriting this KFEX broadcast.
Headquartered in Fredonia, Ehlert Construction Services was founded in southeast Kansas as a small regional contractor and has now grown into a national heavy industrial construction company with regional offices across the United States. The Ehlert family is proud of our southeast Kansas roots because we know that the people of southeast Kansas make great employees. At Ehlert, we know that employees are our greatest asset, and we're committed to investing in the growth of our employees and our community. Ehlert Construction Services, proud to support the youth of Southeast Kansas through the Firescape Coffee House and KFEX Firescape Radio.
Just under 2.5 minutes left in the game here. Blue Comets down by 8 against Paola, the Panthers. 28-36, Paola with the ball, immediately loses it. And Shakira Walls picks up the ball, and she will force a foul on Paola. They're going to take it in from out of bounds. Got a couple subs in already. That foul was on number 13, Yasmin Rutledge.
It's her fourth.
It's her fourth as well.
And it's the team's fourth, so one more foul from Paola will put us to the line.
Paola with 2 in a little bit of foul trouble. Still a lot of game left. Peyton Shields 0 for 3 from the line, from the three-point line rather. It's going to stay Blue Comet basketball. See what they can do with it now. 2:12 left in the game. Shields really pushing that 5-second call there. Kelsey goes up, gets fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2 now as well.
Paola has scored 21 points just in this second half. Very impressive.
Audra Downham, that's her 3rd foul. Kelsey misses her first one.
It looks like they have offensive and defensive substitutions that they continue to put in. Well, they've taken out Kearney, Haviland, and Peyton Shields, and bringing in Shakira, I believe Anna Kate, and Kinley Chard.
Blue Comet still trying to press. Not seeing much of a result from that. Downham gets kind of caught up, gets it over to Fuller. And that's going to be a foul on Shakira Walls. Shakira hasn't really seen much this game.
Her first foul. And the ball is stolen by Kinley Chard. She's bringing it down the court.
Kinley
goes for a contested layup.
No good. Paola's going to get the ball back. Downham, their main ball handler, gets stuck at half court, and there's going to be a timeout call. Looks like that was inadvertent. And so Fox really frustrated at the rest because his girls had Downham trapped there at half court. Very dangerous position to be in for the Panthers, but they were kind of helped out there by the refs. Downham gets it over to Fuller. Fuller drives baseline. Picks up her dribble back to Downham. Runs right into Chard, rather. And Chard is going to pick up another foul.
And that is going to put Paola on the line.
5 fouls for each team.
Minute and a half left.
All fouls from here going straight to the line. Downham's second shot is also good. Downham looking pretty close to a 25-point game. I'll have to count up all my tallies here for her points, but having herself a great game. Rutledge with the steal. Unier just kind of lost the ball there. Downham now with the ball. Traveling call on Downham from the far side ref. It's going to be Blue Comet basketball.
Nine-point game, 1 minute remaining. Shots just need to start dropping. There's a drop.
Travel on Peyton Shields as well. It's going to be, once again, Paola basketball. Paola at this point with a minute left is just going to be running out the clock as much as they can. They have no reason to score. They have, it's a timeout going to be for Paola just before the 5-second call mark. And it looks like it's going to be
a full timeout.
She only has a 30-second timeout left. And so we're going to take a 30-second timeout as well. We will be right back right after this.
Whether you're completing home repairs, weekend projects, or planting your garden for spring, Cleaver Farm and Home, 2103 South Santa Fe, has a carefully selected inventory for all of your paint, hardware, and building needs. Cleaver's also offers free delivery for cat and dog food if ordered online at www.cleaverfarm.com. Cleaver supports the youth outreach of the Fire Escape Youth Ministry and is happy to underwrite KFEX Radio. Thank you, Cleaver family. We appreciate your support.
Out of the timeout. Still a 9-point game here. Minute left. It's never over until it's over. Blue Comets in a full court press. Unier gets the steal. And they're going to have to put up some threes. Timeout by Coach Fox. And that's going to be a full 60-second timeout. We're going to go ahead and take that 60-second timeout with them. We'll be right back right here on Comet Vision.
At Bridgewood Cabinetry, we believe in the power of transformation. Formerly known as Hilo Industries, our journey began right here in Chanute in 1974, where this community has been our heart and soul. We stand tall as a proud member and supporter of the Chanute community. Our success is a testament to the unwavering support of the people and businesses who live and work alongside us. Bridgewood is recognized as a technological leader in the wood products manufacturing industry, pushing boundaries every day. We are a family employing 275 dedicated individuals from Chanute and the surrounding areas, working together towards a common goal. Bridgewood provides high-quality cabinetry with cutting-edge style to over 500 kitchen and bath cabinet design studios in 48 states. This is where community and craftsmanship unite. Join us in creating spaces where memories are born and families come together. Bridgewood Cabinetry. Simple choices, endless possibilities.
Blue Comets with the basketball out of the timeout. They were able to pick up the steal off of the full court press. And in all honesty, they're really going to have to score quick with each of these possessions. That's going to be, looks like that might be Rutledge's 5th foul. That is her 5th. We have Pitzer coming in for her. She's going to take a seat for the rest of the game. She's going to get quite the applause from the Paola visiting squad.
They travel very well.
They do. Unier, first shot is good. That's her first point since her three-pointer in the first half.
The defensive subs check back in.
Unier's second shot's no good. Chard fighting for the ball. Does a great job. Unier, long three, short off the front of the rim. Annika Noonan trying to tip the ball out, but she'll pick up a foul. And it's going to be Paola basketball. Blue Comets down by 8.
Paola's going to the line here. Annikate's 4th foul.
She's in a little bit of trouble as well.
First free throw is off the mark. Offensive subs checking back in like they've been doing this whole last couple minutes.
It's smart because, I mean, you get your offensive players a little bit of a break so that they can go even harder when they get back into the game. Brylan Wicker gets a rebound. Another jump ball call. Pretty crazy.
You'd like to see the refs allow them to fight for the ball a little more before they just call that, but.
Blue Comets rolling the ball. Shields going to let it roll almost to the three-point line to prevent the clock from rolling. Unier, long three-pointer, and that's good.
Cuts it to a 5-point game. 30 seconds left. They need to foul.
Peyton Shields trying not to foul because she's got 4.
Someone needs to foul.
Foul going up. No good by Downham. 20 seconds left. She took off quite a bit of time off the clock there. Shields was very, very cautious to foul.
And that's another important thing with having those defensive subs, but you don't always have time to get them back into the game.
Right. You have Unier and Shields both on the court with 4 fouls.
And in need of a miracle like this, they're arguably the 2 most important players to have out there.
Downham's first shot is good. Second shot gets it to 7-point lead for the Panthers. Again, going to roll the ball to prevent the clock from starting until you touch it. Shields driving all the way in, goes up, right-handed, rattles in for 2.
It is a running clock, so Peyton now is, I believe she's fouled out after that.
We may be wrong.
Might be her 4th.
That is her 5th. The scores official is holding up a 5th foul.
She fought very hard to keep us in this game and helped bring us back to within 5 points.
Peyton Shields ends her night with 4 points of her own. Hits her. She gets one off her first point off the free throw. And her second point.
They're not going to let her get the ball as far up. Just no need to foul here.
Unier trying a little bank shot there. Fulmer with a rebound. Does not go, and that's going to be the end of the game here.
Paola breaks their 8-game losing streak.
They do. Congratulations to Paola Panthers for coming out on top here tonight. Did a great job. Like we said at the beginning, they had something to fight for, and sure enough, they came out fighting. We had, let me see if I can count this real quick. We had Audra Downham with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 points on the night. Congratulations to you guys. You guys
incredibly
fought
impressive.
Incredibly hard. Well-deserved win here for the Panthers. Stay tuned here in just about 20 minutes. We'll have the boys game coming up on a whole new live stream. Thank you for watching.
Boys